Good evening from Scotland, everyone. It's Archie Knowles back from the Rock Beast again. I've been a few months, had quite a few busy months. November was pretty stressful, to be honest. Felt very sad and down and all of that, and didn't feel great, to be honest. Felt very sad and very down and all of that. But to be honest, anyway, today we're going to do a Van Halen collection. So, forgot to just show this bad boy over here that I've got a few months ago. Some of you have seen it on my Instagram, but the Jackson guitar. So this is my Jackson guitar. So this is him. Great guitar. Played it a few times, yeah. Learning how to play some riffs for first time, a few easy ones, like I learned Day Tripper not long ago by the Beatles and all of that, just to try and get some riffs together. I'm not going to go into the hard stuff quite yet, so just easy riffs just through the book, just to try and get onto them. Yeah, so Phil, yeah, and I've also got another excellent guy, this new cassette player. Now, I'm not going to put cassettes on because of copyright, so if anyone's expecting me to put a cassette on just so you can hear how it sounds, I won't do that because I don't want to get any copyright strikes, to be honest. So I'm not going to do that. But great sounding cassette player. When I first thought it sounded a bit tinny, but sometimes it's annoying when you have to rewind it. But other than that, it's a great wee thing. So yeah, I feel a bit sad because I think I've got seasonal affect disorder by the seams a bit. So yeah, so right. Basically, coming here, first is on the, we're going to do the CDs first, as to be honest, and, no, might do the cassettes first, actually, so there's a wee confusion. So the only cassettes I've got, I thought I had Skyscraper by David Lee Roth, because I'm going to include his stuff into that collection. So I have Van Halen 1, great album. Everyone must own this if you're into hard rock and metal music. Yeah, what a bunch of great tunes. Feel Your Love Tonight is excellent. Just all around excellent hard rock. To be honest, a great album. Not a bad track on there. Not one bad track. Now, in 1984. Now this is a bit great as well. Not a bad track on here. Jump, Pamela, Top Jimmy, Drop Dead Legs, Hot for Teacher, I'll Wait, Girl Gone Bad, and House of Pain. Some people say 1984 is a bad track. That's just an opener, people that say that. So how can you say it's a bad track when it's just an album opener? And now next one's the Van Halen collection. I thought might go on to there's a book and singles I'm going to show. Jump from 1984. Never need to hear it again, but great single. Great. No, I don't get bored of it actually. Yeah. But great guitar solo. From Eddie, iconic. I'll Wait. That might be my second favourite song on 1984, tied with Hot for Teacher. Great single as well. That kind of looks like the cover of Pamela to me, but definitely I'll Wait. The cover's just like, it says I'll Wait on the cover as well. So yeah, and going into the Hager era, Why Can't This Be Love? Great pop song. That was another one that people know Van Halen for. They only really know Van Halen for Jump and Why Can't This Be Love, which there's more to Van Halen than, like, no, I mean like the public do. I'm not meaning yeah, you hear Running Out with the Devil and ain't talking about Love and Rock Radio, but and all those ones, but I mean like the hits that were like massive, the biggest hits that were all over them. Like, they were never as big as Bon Jovi, or that has to be said, but anyway, yeah, still a great band. So, and yeah, so When It's Love with Sammy Hagar. I thought I had David Lee Roth's Just Like Paradise on 7, but it turns out I don't. Damn good. Skyscraper's a bit mediocre, but we'll go into that when I've got to discuss on LP later. And this is a book called Crazy from the Heat. Got some nice wee photos of David Lee Roth in there, so yeah, cool ones there. Looks like a badass right there. Him on stage, and then you've got a lot of chapters to go through, more photos there. Yes, great book. Not read it to be honest, but it'll be a great read. And so I think I might go into the CDs now. Now, Van Halen 1, great album. There's nothing too much to be said about it. Van Halen 2, great album as well. Beautiful Girls, all of those albums, all those tracks I meant. Somebody Get Me a Doctor, brilliant. And then this one I've got all the Roth stuff on vinyl, and I've got all the 80s Van Halen on vinyl, except from this one. I didn't mean to spoiler alert you all, but Diver Down. My opinion on the Diver Down album is a bit weak. I think, to me, it's the second weakest of the David Lee Roth era, and it shouldn't be that because I love all the David Lee Roth era. Like, didn't make many, like all the other albums, they didn't have a bad track on them to be, maybe a little bit of Fair Warning, but other than that, the whole David Lee Roth era was bloody great. I like this album's some of it. So I wouldn't. So I would say it's a bad album still though. But yeah, another one. So yeah, the Ted Blunt album. So now we're going on to 1984. 1984. Great album. Love the back of it. Yeah, it's a cool picture of them on the back. Now, gonna go all the way to David Lee Roth's not Skyscraper, Eat 'em and Smile. Got that as a bit of confusion, but anyway, we'll go into Skyscraper in a minute. Eat 'em and Smile, great album. I think that might be my favourite David Lee Roth album, solo-wise. Yankee Rose is brilliant. Just a great album, start to finish. Still produced by Ted Templeman. Yeah, so great album all, to be honest. Yeah, love Eat 'em and Smile. Yeah, excellent album cover. Now next up, the mistake I made there, Skyscraper. Now, I have to be honest, that's a shit album cover. This is meant to be rock and roll. Why are you climbing up that bloody mountain to... What a bit of a boring album cover. Like, if this be said that this has to be his worth anyone's album cover, because this has got some shit tunes on it. Like, I've never been too keen on a title track. Hina, it's Knuckle Bones and Just Like Paradise are damn good. Is good. Can't remember what else, but this is produced by Steve Vai this time. Great guitar player. And also as well that year, Van Halen's OU812. Weakest of the Sammy era. I like a few tracks on it, like Mine Oh Mine is good. When It's Love feels finish what I started. It's a great album, to be honest. Yeah, I love it. OU812. Now we're going into the 90s of Van Halen and modern day. Basically, For Unlawful Carnal Knowledge. Great tracks on there, like Right Now, The Dream Is Over. What else? I also really like Judgment Day, Pound Cake, Man on a Mission. Top of the World's brilliant. Ain't a Little Enough. Great David Lee Roth on the title track's brilliant. Better than Skyscraper overall. Yes. Now we're going on to an album called. Oh crap! Right, so I'm gonna fix there. Something just didn't fall, but peel it up quickly. And now we're going to go on to Balance. Yeah, excellent album as well. It's half good, half not great. Like there's tracks I can't get into on here. Like a few instrumentals from Eddie. Don't Tell Me What Love Could Do is excellent. And now Amsterdam's brilliant, even though some lyrics like Wham Bam Amsterdam. Now this is a piece of shit. This one, Van Halen 3. I don't think this is Gary's fault on this album. I think it's the generic songs they've written. Because Without You is decent. It's the best track on there easily. Dirty Water. No, it's not Dirty. Fire in the Holes. How Many Say I's a fucking shit ballad with Eddie singing on vocals. Play guitar. You're a great guitar player. Don't go into vocals for God's sake. Sammy Hagar should have stayed. Like, they were trying to get David Lee Roth back in the band, but it just couldn't happen. Because, Josephina, what an embarrassment it would be to name someone after that song. New World, boring. Crap album. I love Extreme. I went to see Extreme live last year. Extreme were brilliant. I love Gary Sharon. Nuno Benincourt's a great guitar player. And all that, like, Nuno and Gary are a team when they're in Extreme. But when he went to join Van Halen, everything just went bad. Honestly, what a piece of shit. Now this one, however, I have to say lots of good things about. In comparison, it's not an absolute. I can't even believe it. The same band made that lousy effort. Like, Diver Down was a bad album, but not as bad as that one. Now that's easily the worst Van Halen album, Van Halen 3. Now, and I really love A Different Kind of Truth. David Lee Roth's back. She's the Woman. What a great song. You and Your Blues. Bullethead. Chinatown. Out of Space is excellent. Now this, as an album, is just so good. It takes you back to 70s Van Halen. And there are actually demos from the 70s. Actually, like She's the Woman was one of the first ones. So now we're on to all the LPs and 12 inches. So first of all, we've got Van Halen debut. I got this at a record fair not long ago in Glenrothes. Because I'm from Dundee for no. And I go to it was a record fair outside of the record shop I work at on a Friday for a workplace, and I seen this and I was like, shit, I need to get this. I was like £10. And then now looking back, I'm so glad I got it. So I'm so glad I wasn't too money conscious and that, and just got it. Like, you've got tracks on here like excellent album cover, and and Gene Simmons kind of helped shape Van Halen together for this album, and what an excellent album cover as well. Now this is a classic of an album, absolute classic. Now next of all, I'm gonna just show you Van Halen 2, great album. It's got the there you've got David Lee Roth, Eddie Van Halen and all that there. Michael Anthony, Alex Van Halen just on the drums there. Now look at that, look at David Lee Roth's jump on the back. What a showman he was back in the day, to be honest. So yeah, now basically, this is a great album as well, yeah. And yeah, Van Halen 2, excellent album. 3, not so much. Has to be said. Van Halen, Women and Children at First. I love Lost in Control, even though a lot of people don't seem to. It's grown on me over the years. I love And the Cradle Will Rock, Romeo's Delight's bloody excellent. Everybody Wants Some. Great album. Just excellent start to finish. Now, that's as an album. Now, in one of the greatest riffs ever out there, Van Halen, Van Halen on Chains on this, and then also in the record, because you've got this in the record, and someone said Farewell and Lord Will Strike. It's quite interesting cover as well. Yeah, so got this in 13 at Dundee, and there's someone in it as well. So someone, and in there, we also got a certificate. Van Halen, well, this is documented in the 70s, survived a true rock and roller, and a member of the San Van Halen Club of 1981. So I got this as a surprise. What a thing to get in a record, yeah. So the one we're skipping is Diver Down, and then we go on to 1984 again. Pamela, great single, but like if a great single, classic video as well, because Van Halen really helped set the whole scene for what the glam metal scene's about, like bands like Poison, Winger, Dokken. Like, look how similar that's I'll Wait, and this is Pamela. Look how similar, look how much of the same they are. They look like, interesting. Like, Jump was a bit different. I can't remember that artwork for Hot for Teacher, but excellent track, Pamela. Now, 1984. Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that, because it's just because they were upside down on the other side. So, great album as well. Kind of got them pixelized a bit there, and on the back it's just a bit of, I don't know what that is, and water and all that. It says produced by Ted Templeman. Probably I don't think that might be the last one, but I've remembered him. But on the back you've got this great cover, and then on the other side there it's like this. So it's quite a, yeah, so great album as well. Now the next one, it's a great debut for Sammy Hagar. I think maybe my favourite Sammy era one. 5150. Now on there you've got the classic Van Halen logo, or they kind of changed logos when Sammy came in. To be honest, the logo was different in the early days, if I'm being honest. I don't know if many people are that like, yeah, excellent album. I love Why Can't This Be Love? Dreams is excellent. Sammy Hagar's vocals are so good on this. David Lee Roth was never a great singer, but like, Sammy's vocals on it are so high, it's unbelievable. Their closest Van Halen got to AOR, which I do like some AOR stuff. Now, we're going to go on to this is Skyscraper I've got on vinyl. I don't have Eat 'em and Smile, but like Skyscraper, the artwork for that is just inside there. You've got this, and that's about it. Yeah, yeah, so I need to get Eat 'em and Smile at some point. That's so just like Paradise. There. Yeah, and on the B side, the Bottom Line in Yankee Rose, B side. Great track, great single. And yes, now this I just picked up today at the record shop. OU812. So it's got a nice hype sticker. Includes. I don't mind hype stickers. I hate it when they put it too close into someone's face. For example, I hate that. Yeah. So basically, you've got this was part of it. Yeah. So yeah, I was going to check who 5150 is produced by. So it's produced by Van Halen, Mick Jones, and Dan Landy. Yeah, so OU812, not a great album, to be honest, but yeah, there's some shit on there, like, to be honest. Yeah, so what a better album before this, and Ain't a Little Enough. Title track straight, really good tracks. Like you've got on here, you've got the excellent fourth David Lee Roth going for a shark, quite funny actually, and yeah, so great album and vinyl. Yeah. Now I'm going to go on to the last one before I say goodbye. Van Halen Pound Cake offer for Unlawful Carol Knowledge. I got this today as well, actually. Yeah, so great track as well. See you soon. Hope you're all keeping well. And have a nice day. And goodbye. And keep on rocking. Goodbye.